What up, everybody? Matty on a mission here. I'm out here doing my thing. I hope you're doing your thing as well, man. It's hot as fuck out here in California. I don't know what the hell the problem is, man. It's February, late February, and it's fucking 88 degrees or some shit, man. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's hot. But I'm still rocking my all-black Oakland Raiders fucking t-shirt. And anyways, man, I want to talk about the Raiders right now. I want to talk about what I think they should do in this offseason. It's kind of an awkward time. You know, it's right before the combine. It's way before the draft, and it's before free agency too. Free agency isn't for another 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So, you know, we still have time to figure out what we want to do. But what I think right now, what they should do is these little moves that they can get done right now, okay? And the little moves that they can get done right now is they can extend Marquette King's contract, lock him down for the next 3-4 years. He's one of the best punters in the league. He's the best athlete at the punter position in the NFL. I don't even think that's disputable. The motherfucker has a rocket for a leg. He can place the ball wherever he wants. I think he had like only 4 touchbacks all of last season, and he punted the ball quite a few times. And obviously we don't want him to punt that much, but in the AFC West we have a lot of tough fucking defenses. You know what I'm saying? We have ourselves. Obviously the Denver Broncos are a good defense, and the Chiefs are a solid defense. You know, the Chargers are lame as fuck, but you know, that's the exception to the rule. But anyways, my point is we're going to be playing the field position game a lot in our divisional games. So we need a good punter, a good weapon like that on our special teams to be able to show the touch that he's been showing over the last couple of years, and he's been progressing over the last couple of years as well. And so I would really like to see him you know, blossom more as a punter with the Raiders. I don't want any other team to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? So definitely lock down Marquette King is the first thing I think we should do. The second thing I think we should do is make a decision on Donald Penn. Now they're gonna meet with him this weekend at the combine. His agent's gonna sit down with the Raiders and probably discuss a contract. If we go ahead and sign him to an extension, I don't think it should be any more than 2 or 3 years. He wants to retire a Raider. He wants to close out his fucking career as a Raider, and I think, you know, that's a good move for us. I mean, at the same time, we do have Jack Conklin out there coming up in the draft, but there's no guarantee that we'll end up with him. And at the same time, too, there's the other guy from the Bills. I forgot his name. I think his name is like Corey Glenn or Gordy Glenn or some shit like that. Cordy Glenn. He's a free agent, and if he comes to the fucking market, he's going to be one of the best tackles in free agency, but we'll probably have to pay out of the nose for him. So if we want to save some money and we want to have a solid tackle, and we need a solid tackle, I think we go ahead and extend Donald Penn for at least 2 years, at the most 3 years. He's going to be 33 this offseason, so we don't want to put too much of a long-term fucking commitment together for him. So go ahead and sign Donald Penn for a couple more years, because, you know, obviously there's a lot of camaraderie and a lot of chemistry going on with our offensive line. We did a pretty good job at protecting Derek Carr this past year. He's thrown for 53 touchdowns in his first couple of years, which matches the record of Dan Marino. So, and you know, that's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. So that that bodes well for the future. I mean, that doesn't happen unless Derek Carr is well protected and has confidence to stand in the pocket, and Donald Penn is a part of that. You know, he's getting older, but I think if we sign him for a couple more years and we develop our offensive tackles that are a little younger than him, that are still on the roster, we should be fine. Another thing that we need to do is sign Malik Jackson, man. Sign Malik Jackson and sign Iloka from the fucking Bengals. Those are the two things that I think we need to do in free agency. And also look to sign Sean Smith from the Chiefs. If we sign 1 or 2 of those 3 guys that I just named, Iloka, Malik Jackson, and or fucking Sean Smith, we'll be good. Because at the same time, we could go ahead and draft Reggie Ragland, the inside linebacker from Alabama. So those are the things. Those are just my thoughts, man. I mean, I know there's a lot of time left before we even have to make these decisions, but we'll know more after the combine. But those are just the things that I think we could do right now to improve our team, the stuff that we need to look at. We also need to look at picking up a running back. You know, obviously Matt Forte's out there. The dude from the Redskins is out there. Fucking, what's his name? Morris, he's out there. So Alfred Morris. So, you know, we have options. We have money to throw around. We have picks in the draft. So it's going to be very hard to fuck this situation up. I think Reggie McKenzie is in a really good position. So those are the things I think we should do. Those are my thoughts right now, man. AFC West is ours next year. We need to make that fucking leap. We're going to be the fucking champions of the AFC West. Just get used to it. We're going to be good for the next couple of years, man. We got a good young squad. And if we don't completely fuck things up this offseason, we're going to be much improved. And we're going to win the motherfucking AFC West. Mark my words. Matty on a mission all day. You guys keep doing your thing, man. I'll be back making more fucking videos. And until then, when I speak, you listen. You punk bitch, you. Out.